stillness somewhere above the city lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true that you are lost and this is a clue. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather. Lucid dreaming over Tokyo.
Hello friends, welcome back. Oh, you're under the fan again. Let's fix that. I just got home from the airport from St. Louis. I didn't vlog anything while I was there. I vlogged some of this morning that you would have already seen. My flight, and then I worked out of the Atlanta airport for a little bit to do some prep on today's blog post that I haven't finished yet. I'm a bit tired and I think I need a nap before I can kind of think through to finish that. So today's video already went up, but if you're looking for today's blog post, it's gonna be a smidge late. So yeah, it's gonna be a fairly chill day at home. Kind of catching back up on stuff, so I'm not sure what today's thing will be, what we're gonna chat about, but yeah, I just wanted to say good morning and welcome to today's Everyday May. And once I've had a tiny bit more sleep, we will catch up, and maybe, who knows, I'll figure it out between now and then. Alright, so I brought you in to the bathroom with me. This lighting is probably going to be awful. I've just woken up from my nap. I thought I'd do a face mask tonight, and I'm at some point gonna show you guys like a full skincare routine, but I thought I would kind of talk you through the ones that I have, because if you read today's blog post, it's all about my green beauty, hold on, like routine and everything that I keep on hand. And so I have a few other products, and I thought that I would just kind of, you know, share everything I have, everything I'm loving. Sorry, I just got very distracted by something I found. What I kind of use for different stuff and everything that's in my collection. At some point we're going to kind of clean it out, and you'll see what I keep and why I keep that. But for now, let's just kind of chat through. I want to say I've streamlined it for the most part, so there's nothing too crazy in here. But yeah, let's kind of talk through everything I have in my mask collection. So the first thing that's in the drawer is going to be Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. If you are new here, you have not heard me randomly babble about this. I talk about it all the time. I am down about half a pot, and it's taken me quite a while to get there. So I haven't used this as diligently, but when my skin is looking kind of rough, I will use that. Or what I'm going to use tonight, I'll use this because it takes less time. What I'm using tonight is going to be May Lindstrom's Problem Solver. Now, I've recently gotten into masks that require you to mix them. So I ordered a bowl and like a flat spatula, but it hasn't come in yet. So for now, I've been using just this like plastic bowl and a foundation brush, because you don't want to have metal with some of these clay masks because it messes with the clay. So I'll use this. I've used, you know, I've done a couple of these so far. I've kind of paced myself on it, slowly but surely. But this guy takes 30 to 45 minutes, so I'll take off my makeup, and then essentially I'll get in the shower when I'm taking this off. You can definitely feel it taking a little burn after a little while. It can be a bit, it's good for your skin, it does wonderful things, but it can be a little bit intense if you're not used to it. The alternative to that, when I don't have the time for such a full length mask and I need to like draw out any impurities that I have, is a bit of the Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay. This guy is probably, if you are looking for a clay mask and don't have much to spend, this one is your winner always, because I always hear Caroline Hiron say that people, you know, buying the clay masks that are super expensive it's kind of overdone because of the fact that this can be purchased so cheaply. I got this at my health food store, and you know, it's like $6 or $7 for this big thing. You mix it yourself. You can use it for other detox ways in your body, but like, you have this, you don't have to spend oodles and oodles of money on that clay mask if that's not something you can afford and you just need simple clay. So this is good for drawing things out. I don't feel like the May one draws things out as much as I would like it to, but I do feel like it kind of helps even everything out and maybe balances everything and cleans it up a little bit more. So that's really good. I also have the Fresh Rose face mask. This is new in the last 2 or 3 months. I'm going to put this on after I use this guy because this is good for hydration. So and sometimes I'll alternate with this during the week if my skin's a little bit more dry. I feel like my skin is fairly dry today. Too many planes over the last couple of days and not enough sleep. So I'm going to down some water probably before I do the face mask situation, and then I'm also going to use this one as well. So I like that one. It's a bit more expensive, and I've put a small dent in it, but we're slowly getting there. So it smells really nice, it feels really good on the skin, and that is a favorite of mine. I also have this guy, the Origins Retexturizing Rose Mask with Clay. This is a good one I have enjoyed in the past. It's pink, which is always fun, but it's a bit of a gentle exfoliator along with being a clay mask. So I haven't used this much since I got my May Lindstrom one, but I do really enjoy this one, and it's good if you're on a budget. And then I also have the Kiehl's Ginger Leaf and Hibiscus Firming Mask. I don't know about how much firming this does. This is an overnight mask. It came up from Kiehl's in the last couple of months. But it is a super thick kind of night cream, if you can see that. And, you know, it's a good thing to pop on, you know, if you're in need of just kind of upping everything with your skin. So I don't think I'll use this tonight, only because I've already got a whole lot going on, but we shall see. And then let's see what else is in this little drawer that I need to share with you guys. The Origins, I need a new one of these. This one's probably expired. Origins Drink Up Intensive Mask. This, I was telling Kendall, if you're watching this is the mask I was telling you about. This, if you have dehydrated skin, this I definitely bust out in the winter time, and if my skin is feeling that way, I might use it tonight. It's just a thick cream almost that really hydrates your skin. I love this guy. I feel like I need to double check the ingredients and see if it's going to be friendly for my green beauty transition, but I don't know that it will be. So but I really love it. I think it does a really good job with hydrating my skin, and right now it sounds like a fabulous idea. Then I have the Bliss Multi-Face Edited All-in-One Anti-Aging Clay Mask. This is kind of, it's got the AHAs in it, so it's got the gentle resurfacing mask. I've used probably a decent amount of this mask. I mean, over half the pot is gone. So I feel like happy with the amount that I've used, but I don't know that this is like the life-changing mask for me. I think because I like the Peter Thomas Roth one a little bit more, but you know, I'll try it again before I officially get rid of it. As of now though, I wouldn't like run out and buy it. And the original clay mask can be the Origins Clear Improvements one. I've obviously used quite a bit of this, and this can actually probably go in the trash. So this guy has been great. I really enjoyed this one. Not repurchasing it because I have the Aztec clay one, and I kind of like the idea of mixing my own, and then you never have to worry about it drying out. And yeah, I think that's all of the masks that I have in here. The other thing that I have is the Clarins eye mask. It's a revitalizing, and it's just kind of like a nice eye cream. I haven't found that I feel like it does anything super fancy. I personally prefer something a little bit thicker around the eyes. That's one of the things that I commented on about this guy in today's blog post, which is the Indie Lee Calendula Balm, however you say that. The thing I don't like about that is it's definitely a balm texture. So sorry guys, my hair is nuts. if you can see in there right now. It's more of like a lip balm, and so you get that like very thin balminess, like, so it's great for light hydration, but if you like a bit more of a heavier product under your eyes, this might not be your jam. And yeah, that is everything that is in my mask collection. I am gonna go run around the house and do a few things, but when I come back in a bit, I'll kind of walk you through applying the mask, you know, doing the May Lindstrom mask, kind of doing that nighttime skincare routine, and show you, you know, a little bit of the before and afters. My skin is pretty semi-okay right now. It's getting slowly better, and I definitely had way too much sugar in margaritas for Cinco de Mayo yesterday, so my skin's not gonna love that. And I also had some gluten today, so the things that really flare up with my skin, I'm gonna have to kind of be very conscious about the next couple of days. But it's not, everything seems to be doing somewhat fine. So I'm hoping kind of masking it tonight, because I took a good chunk of time off with masks because I felt like I was doing too much and it just overstimulated my skin. So we'll do that mask tonight, and you can kind of see the whole progress with it. The only thing I don't have that I normally would use afterwards is the Youth Dew from May Lindstrom, but I ran out, and I purchased some more this morning in the airport because I was half tired and I just thought I really don't want to have to live without this. But it's not my favorite price point item that I buy. So yeah, I definitely want to make sure that I am getting things and trying things that I can recommend that are conscious of budgets, because it drives me crazy to, you know, I don't ever want you guys to think that you can't have something or can't do something or can't, you know, feel limited by, you know, where you're at financially in that moment. Like, I just don't think that that's fair, and I never want people to think that they have to spend a certain amount or do a certain thing to, you know, be healthy, be wild, be pretty, whatever. So yeah, I am going to go and chug some water and text my friend who just texted me about getting engaged and pester her for her ring picture. And yeah, we will be back to do a face mask in a little bit. I'm going to take the makeup off too before I do my face mask. But this is definitely a Sunday night one, because you have to sit for like 30 to 45 minutes when you put this mask on. So let the fun begin. Okay guys, so I've washed my face. I did a double cleanse. I always double cleanse at night. If you aren't double cleansing, I recommend it. Once to get your makeup off, and then once to really kind of cleanse your skin. So I did my double cleanse, and now we are going to prep the mask. I was checking to see if my little thing I got to make this in, it came, and it hasn't, so we're just using what we got. So I have a tablespoon out of the kitchen. This already smells really strong, and I'm going to put a tablespoon in this bowl over here. I don't like measure it too specifically. I will say that this is going to end up going like all over my face and probably down here, because a little goes a long way. So I'm okay with that tonight. Like, I have this top on for that reason. I'm okay with doing like the full one, but if you had this and you wanted to do like just your face, I'd probably use about half of this little combo. So now I'm going to add some water, and I will show you what this looks like. So you just pour it on, and you'll start to hear it like bubble up. Sorry that this is like a really terrible angle to be doing this, but like, just kind of mix it all around and mix it together so that it ends up creating, you can kind of hear it fizzing a little bit as it activates. This one will blend out very smooth as far as making the mask goes. If for clay wise, like, it's very good at not being lumpy. I will say the Aztec one does get, this is getting very foamy. I have a hard time using this particular method. I'm hoping that once I have, you know, my bowl and spatula mix, that it'll be better. But using this particular method, I have a hard time getting the lumps out of the other clay when I'm mixing it up. This does a pretty good job because it kind of fizzes up, and so you can see there it's been a bit bubbly. It's quite moussey and airy as far as masks go. And yeah, so I mix it up. It's got like a cayenne pepper in it, so it does sting a little bit when you put it. Tingles. I won't say stings, but tingles. And so now I'm going to turn my face so I can see what I'm doing in the mirror. And I'm just gonna apply it on, and I'm gonna look terrifying. But I just kind of go through and get it all over. I do a thin layer first. So I want it to be like, I don't want to see the brush strokes going on. But my chin area is why we're doing this mask. So I'm definitely gonna make sure it gets on there. And I end up being at a point where I won't be able to talk very long. So when I come back, I'll kind of show you. But if I can't talk to you guys, don't be surprised, because my face will get pretty firm doing this. So it actually feels really nice right now because it's really cooling my skin. My skin has felt a bit dehydrated from not much of a climate change, but when you live next to water and then you go somewhere that doesn't have as much humidity in the atmosphere, my skin gets a little bit more drier quickly. So this is a light layer, and I've only used about half of the bowl. So definitely on nights where I don't feel like, you know, I don't need the whole thing, I don't want to go like down my neck and do everything, I will just do half of a tablespoon instead of a tablespoon. And if you order anything from May's website, they're really great. I've considered ordering elsewhere, but I just like the service with their website, and the shipping's free, and you also get 2 free samples. So I've tried the clean dirt from them, which is their exfoliator, and this is the sample size, and these are great. I've kept this one. I think I've kept the other one too. It's like refill later, because that's perfect for decanting for travel. So, but you get nice quality like sample sizes when you order from their website. And you get a little handwritten note. I took an Instagram picture of the last order that I placed, so I'll pop that on the screen right now so you can see that. So yeah, I am going to continue applying this mask, and you will see me looking like a full-on crazy person in just a second, because this is gonna go everywhere. So one moment. And there we have it. I look terrifying, but I pretty much got all of it out. I'm gonna rinse this out, and then I'm going to start the timer on my watch for, I'm just gonna do the 30 minutes tonight. I can already feel the tingling starting, and after about that much time, I start to feel itchy with it. So I made sure that it's really kind of thick everywhere. Down here it's a light layer, but yeah, if you only did like half a tablespoon every time you use this, you would probably be fairly solid, because this a little bit goes clearly a long way. So I am going to go sit with this mask on, and I will attempt to check back in with you guys once it kind of hardens, and then I'll show you what my skin looks like afterwards and how, like, what I noticed different. Okay, so I can't really move much, but here we are. This is more dry than it looks, but yeah, I look like a crocodile. So I'm gonna hop in the shower and let the steam kind of loosen this up, and then I will show you the results after. So I just got out of the shower, looks super glam right now, let me tell you. And I went and grabbed all the stuff out of my bag that I normally use at night for my skincare. I'm actually out of one of my oils, so I think to keep things kind of chill and just nothing crazy, I'm gonna do my normal Sunday Riley Luna and a little bit of the Blue Cocoon, and then I might pop on a smidge of the overnight mask instead of doing the hydrating mask. So I figured I'd show you what my skin looks like right now. Everything's a little bit puffy, I guess. Not really puffy. I mean, everything feels smooth, everything feels calm, but everything's kind of elevated right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. My battery's flashing, and then I will check back in with you guys in the morning and you can kind of see how everything goes. You know, now that I've kind of let the magic work, I'm gonna put the good ingredients back in my skin to soak overnight, and then we can check in the morning, and I will end today's vlog. So I will see you in several hours. Good morning, guys. So it is the day after I did all of my face masking, and I thought I would just check in and kind of show you where my skin is at. I'm still a little bit red. There's still some spots there, but overall everything feels a lot calmer. There's not a lot of stuff hanging out under the skin. I'm just gonna make it a point to really like heavily moisturize and make sure that this section isn't being agitated simply because it's dehydrated. And yeah, thank you guys for face masking with me last night. I hope that you could kind of see a different side of that and have an idea of, you know, what you can use. A few affordable masks, certain things for certain needs, and all that jazz. So yeah, I'll probably do a clean out. When I do a clean out of everything, we can talk through anything else. But as always, if you guys have video requests, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I will be happy to make those videos for you. I assume they're nothing crazy. So yeah, I love you guys. You matter to me. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you all in tomorrow's Everyday May.